Hey guys, so the E3 hype has died down, and I thought it'd be fun to look at some announcements and gameplay footage that has gotten me really excited. Project Scarlet. New consoles always get me excited. This new one from Xbox seems pretty powerful. 4 times the power of the Xbox One X, and not much is known about it, aside from a very few things. But as someone who collects game consoles, it makes me excited for the next one. The only thing I know for certain is that one of the launch games will be a Halo game. I don't remember the name of it, which is something I'm not a fan of, but I'm pretty sure there'll be better launch games too. And I also know that it'll be released in the winter of 2020, so the winter of next year. So if the next PlayStation isn't released at that time, then I'll probably be getting it. Animal Crossing: New Horizons. Alright, let me say for the record right quick, I've never played Animal Crossing in my life. I have no interest nor desire to actually play it, but this one looks pretty interesting. I like the whole idea of just being on an island and starting a civilization there. And from what I've heard, it's doing new things. I heard the crafting is new, and I could be wrong on this, so if I am, just remember, I know literally nothing about the series. And it was delayed again, I know that, until I think April of next year. But I'm never upset when they delay games, because it just shows that they actually care about their product, and they want to make it as good as possible. So if I have the money, and if I like what I see in the future Nintendo Directs, I may take a gander at it. The new footage from Mario Maker 2. Okay, unlike everything else in this whole thing, this is the only game I actually pre-ordered already, so take that as you will. But we were able to see more gameplay footage of the game and the story mode, which is pretty cool. It still kind of blows my mind that there's a story mode with over 100 in-house courses by Nintendo, which will take me a while to beat because I like playing story mode in video games. I also like the idea of the restrictions, collect a certain amount of coins or no jumping allowed. That really spices things up and makes things more interesting. And everyone's going to hate me because I'm going to overexploit the hell out of them in my levels, but that's their problem and not mine. Man, I just can't wait to play this. I have no idea if this video is going to be out before or after it gets released, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes, won't we? Marvel's The Avengers. This was something I'd hoped we could get news on, and oh boy, it does not disappoint. The new trailer looks absolutely stunning. I love the voice cast, and it just feels very good. A lot of time and care has been put into the look and overall personality of everyone and everything, and the no loot boxes things, that just makes me happy. I'm also a firm believer that this game is related to Insomniac's Spider-Man, which it would be awesome if they mentioned the events of Spider-Man in the game, or if Insomniac makes a sequel that it mentions the events of the Avengers. I know Marvel is starting to do this whole gaming universe thing, and if both those games are related, it would come off as a very strong start to this universe. And if not, I'm pretty sure this game will still be a strong start no matter what happens. And I hope all the future releases are awesome. And the best part is this is going to be released 2 days before my birthday, on May 25th, 2020. So you can bet your ass I'll be playing it and picking it up for the PlayStation. I just also want to mention Banjo and Smash for a second, because I wasn't excited for it. And I'm still not, and I'll tell you why. Because I saw it coming a mile away. I knew this was going to happen. And even if it didn't, oh well, it's not a huge loss. But I had a pretty good feeling it was going to happen, because literally every person on the freaking earth wanted it. But I'm not making a huge deal about it, period. I am looking forward to it, don't get me wrong, certainly. But am I excited for it? Nah. I got way too much else to be excited for. So, yeah, I'm just mentioning it just so people don't say, what about this? Okay, I'm going to end off the video with something that actually made me scream. And I was just so happy and excited, I actually cried. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel. Firstly, it's very rare to make a direct sequel to a Zelda game, so that's always exciting. But Breath of the Wild is the only Zelda game I ever was truly invested in. I mean, sure, I like Link to the Past, and I like Managed Cap, but I never got invested in those games. I like them, but I never got really into them. Plus, all the possibilities of the sequel are just endless. I'm pretty certain that the body in the trailer is Ganondorf. And I've seen people complain, "Oh no, it's Ganon, not another one." But you got to think about it. You got to think about this. Maybe Ganondorf comes back to life by accident, and tries to be Ganon again, tries to bring him back or whatever. And then at the same time, Zelda has to deal with rebuilding her kingdom, and like there's so much stuff they can do with this. So, can I also briefly mention, just out of nowhere, how cute Zelda is with short hair? But you have to keep in mind, we know little to nothing about the game, and we probably won't hear more until, this is my guess, winter of this year or sometime next year. So we'll have to wait and see what they'll bring us, but I am definitely getting this on day one. And these are just the things that get me the most excited for this year. E3 this year was alright, and I look forward to this whole year in gaming. And the next month's video will be kind of the same format as this one, because I'll be covering the most exciting announcements from Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. So that'll be cartoon and movie news. So, and maybe even some gaming news, because I know Sonic has a convention going on around that time, so who knows. But next month will be my other announcements on that stuff, so. What was y'all thoughts on E3? Let me know. You know what? I'll catch y'all later.